record here. Any questions that anybody has towards about it, they can just ask in the group. So let me share my screen. Okay. So I just wanted to officially welcome you. Thank you. I know you guys' time is valuable, and so it means a lot to me that you would join in on this. I'm going to hide myself. I get distracted when I see myself. So I'm going to go through the presentation. I'm going to give you a little bit of history about Beachbody and our company, and then I will explain how the network got started, go into a little bit about what a coach is, some of the benefits, and then finally how you can get started. But first, I just really want to kind of start by sharing my story with you and how I actually got started as a coach. So that is me. I'm Rhonda Layton. I'm a 5-star Diamond Premier Coach, which you probably don't even know what that means. It just means that I've helped a lot of people in the 5.5 years that I've been a coach. So just a little bit about the background of how I really got started. My start was not really actually so traditional. I was pretty fit and I was a runner. And I think it was in the fall of 2009. And I was running a marathon in Washington, D.C. And my brother actually came out to support me. And when we were out there, he was doing this program called P90X. And he said it was an awesome program and he was having amazing results. And so he wanted me to try it. And I thought it was silly. So I said no. And probably a couple months later, he came back to me again. He said, I should try this program called Insanity because it's for crazier people like me. And then, he showed me picture of Shaun T and the crazy workout, and I was completely sold and I was in. So I just decided I'm the type of person that once I make a decision to do something, I'm going to go all in. And I decided I would give it 60 days. I would follow the nutrition. I would do everything exactly as it. And if it worked, it worked. If not, then I could just go on my way. And I really honestly didn't expect it to work. So I went all in for 60 days and not expecting it to work. I was pretty surprised because I had lost 12 pounds. I lost like 4% body fat. Was in the best shape of my life in just 60 days. And I had never, ever, ever had results like that from going to the gym for years. So I was obviously sold. And it just seemed like a logical fit for me to start coaching people into this because it was kind of merging my love for fitness with my love for helping people. But ironically, it was also at the time where I was in a job that I felt very stuck and miserable. It was that type of job where you drive to work and you just feel this pit in your stomach because you don't want to be there. And that was me. I'm a mom of 2 boys, and I wasn't even able to take my youngest son to school in the mornings because I was going to a job that I hated, and that was absolutely killing me. So I really saw Beachbody coaching very, very early on as an opportunity to be able to have that freedom to take my son to school. I just really, really wanted to be that person that says, I love my job. I love what I do. I didn't want to dread my work anymore. And so Beachbody became that incentive right away for me to get out of the job that I did not like at all. So I did that for about 11 months. I really did this part-time for a long time. And after 11 months, I took a huge leap of faith and I actually went to work part-time at a running store, which was just a complete 180 from what I was doing. And that's when I really got into coaching a lot and where my business started taking off. And it's just funny, I always say this, I was no longer kind of sit on the couch and watch American Idol Rhonda. I became what you probably know me as now as Motivation Rhonda. And I really loved who I was becoming and what I was doing. I was really making a difference. And I will honestly say that was probably the best decision I ever made, the scariest decision I made, but it was definitely worth it because now I do get to say what I love to do. And I also don't really feel like it's work because I love what I do. And I get to set my own hours and I get to be my own boss. Right now, I would say I'm a huge goal setter. I never was before. I've been able to create a lot of freedom for my family, and, go on really fun trips and do really fun things and be able to create a life for my younger son that I would not have ever been able to do. And probably the most important part is that I do get to make a difference. And I feel like I have a stronger purpose now, whether really it's really to help somebody lose 50 pounds or to help somebody somebody able to change your life because they got started as a coach like me, it's all very significant work. And it's so funny because this is all just because I was willing to try something new and try insanity. So here it is, about 5.5 years later. I'm a full-time coach. I work from home. I not only take my son to school in the morning, but I also get to pick him up every day, and I don't have to miss anything anymore. Like I said earlier, I'm 5-star Diamond Premier Coach. That doesn't mean anything to you, and it doesn't have to mean anything to you. It just means that I help a lot of people achieve their goals. So a little bit about the history of our company. Beachbody was actually founded in 1998 by the founders Carl Deichler and John Congdon. And really, it was originally an infomercial company, and its core purpose was just to help people achieve their goals and enjoy a healthy, fulfilling life, which is still today the mission statement of the company. But really what set Beachbody apart from other companies is that they really took a risk in creating programs that required hard work, not like these get fast results in 5 days type of thing. There was no magic potions or quick fix schemes. And any of you, from the inception of P90X in 2003 know that it wasn't easy, but people got results. So what was happening is back then there was these online messaging boards, and people were just helping one another have results. And really the founders, John and Carl, saw that as a very organic way to kind of separate this business from the others. And that is really where the beginning of the coaching network started, just because they, rather than put the products in stores and sell them, they wanted the people who were actually having results from the programs to be the people that were selling the programs. And that is when Team Beachbody actually started, and that was in 2007. And so this slide here is actually kind of funny because this is through 2014, and I did this intentionally because there's so many new products even since then. And I can imagine that you could look at this and you would either have done one of these programs or somebody has done one of these programs. So we can go back as far as 2009 with the inception of Insanity, which is my favorite, all the way to 2014 when 21 Day Fix came out, PIO, 3-day refresh. Since this slide was put in, let's see, in 2015 there was 21 Day Fix Extreme, and then we had the inception of the Shakeology boosts, which were extra boosts to add to your Shakeology. We had the inception of the Beachbody Performance line. And let me see. Okay. And the Max 30, which was Shanti's latest program, which I love, love, love. Size, which is his dance program. And now we have, which was my current program, Hammer and Chisel, and releasing next month is the program, Tony Horton's newest one, called Hardcore. So a lot of programs. You never have to worry about programs getting old. There's always something being created. So this is another slide that I intentionally left in here on purpose because it's from 2014 and it is very dated. So originally, the coaching network started out with 40 original coaches in 2007 and has grown exponentially since. Right now, so this slide says 225,000 coaches in 2014. Right now, we're approaching 500,000 coaches. But what does that really mean? We're still actually a very, very young company with incredible growth within our future. It's been the founder's goal to actually have 1 million coaches in our network. So what that means is there's great, great potential for you to get started because we have, big problems with obesity and all kinds of problems with health in our country. And so we really need a lot of extra support to help that growth of our company. So that is exciting news for you. Okay. So I'm sure you've heard me talk about Shakeology. I love Shakeology, but really it is Team Beachbody's marquee product, and it is only sold through coaches. We like to call it our ultimate dose of daily dense nutrition, and really no compromise. There's no artificial ingredients in it. People say, oh, Shakeology is expensive. It's quality ingredients, and it is at that price for a reason. I like to call it my healthiest meal of the day. I never, ever miss a day. So I really love this picture because this is actually a wall, and on the left there is actually a picture I took of the corporate offices when I was out there probably about 4 years ago. But this is all the ingredients that are in Shakeology. So let me just explain to you a little bit about some of the benefits, and then maybe what it can do for you. This has incredible, super nutritious ingredients. So some of the things include proteins, vitamins, and minerals, and that will really help you reduce your hunger and food cravings. I know for me that was huge when I first started. I never felt super hungry like I always did in the past. Antioxidants and phytonutrients, and really that is going to help detoxify and protect your body against free radical damage. Adaptogen herbs that will increase your energy. Shakeology gives me a ton of energy. Help with stress. I know, everybody's got a different story, but maybe that would be something that would be for you. And then this finally is probably my favorite part of it, is the prebiotics, probiotics, fiber, and digestive enzymes. Not really having to explain that, but obviously aid in digestion and promote regularity, which is a huge bonus for many people. Okay. So really there's nothing on the market that actually matches up to the dense nutrition benefits of Shakeology dollar for dollar. So it is an absolute high quality product. I like to think of Shakeology as kind of our secret weapon for coaches, just because that's the thing that if you're doing Shakeology and our programs, you're going to get amazing results. And everybody, like I said earlier, has their own story with Shakeology. Anything from some people lose weight, some people lower their cholesterol, some people it's been helped to clear up their allergies. And some women, their hair grows from it. It's simply really going to work for your body the way your body needs it to work. So for me, my story is immunity, strong immunity. I haven't been sick in almost 5 years. There's been times where I've, thought of getting a cold, and I will double up in the day and it'll knock out the next day. And that's something that I say very affirmatively, because it just helps me have a super, super strong immunity, and I just don't ever get sick. And that, therefore, I don't miss. So obviously there are products, there's something for everyone. A lot of times people have questions for me, and like how can this help me? And you'll just kind of see some of the wide variety of things there. So obviously we have our fitness programs, and then we have fitness accessories, things that you can do. One of my favorite new things is the Beachbody Performance line, which I love. I love the product Energize. It's a pre-workout. It's the best thing ever in the world. I can't even explain it the way it helps give you energy before workout. I also love the recovery. And then there's the there's vanilla. It's recharge. It's nighttime. I sometimes have that. And then there's a recovery, and then creatine. I don't do creatine, but a lot of people that are big on strength training love creatine. The other things I wanted to mention are the 3-day refresh, kind of especially for me, if I go on vacation or something and don't quite eat and your nutrition is off, it's just a 3-day detox, very detailed and planned. You're actually eating a lot, but you have these different very specified things that you have in the day, 3 days, and it's actually really easy to go through. For other people who may, for instance, just really want to get back on track with nutrition, or maybe they have an injury they're trying to overcome, they can't really work out, I would suggest the Ultimate Reset. It's 21 days. It is actually very, very intense, but it's awesome. It goes, it's all completely planned for you, all the recipes, everything. But I've done it twice, and it's really, really changed the way we eat, the way we think about food, food triggers. So if you're looking for something that's a little more intense, really, really kind of completely transform your nutrition, the Ultimate Reset is awesome. Okay, so peer support. One of the things that I think is so awesome about this company is that I get to help create success with my friends. I get to build businesses with my very best friend. And Beachbody coaches are really actually amazing people. I mean, we're really a community of people that join together and support each other in a mission to really help people get healthier. I mean, in simplest terms, that's really what it is. And not only have I gained these great, great friendships from it. I've also gained the freedom to do what I truly love to do. And that's just showing people that they can achieve their goals and dreams. So it's for me, it's become beyond the health and fitness. It's lifestyle and leading that really healthy, positive lifestyle. And also it's incredibly significant, fulfilling work, which before, when I was driving to work and hating my job, I didn't exactly feel significant. Another thing that we incorporated this year, and I'll probably get into this in a little bit, is we had a diamond retreat in November of last year, where we just kind of celebrated some of the coaches on our team doing really cool things, which was so much fun, and just be able to do that with your very best friends. So that's probably one of my most favorite things about the company, and I'll probably say that a bunch of times. So what is a coach? Before I get into really what a coach is, I want to explain to you what a coach is not. You've probably heard me talk a lot about how a coach's job is to help people, but what does that really mean? So I want to just explain to you that a coach does not have to be a fitness or nutrition expert. You don't really have to be, or you certainly don't have to be already at your peak fitness and nutrition goals. In fact, that's completely opposite of what we really want. And you don't have to be an experienced salesperson. And I really joke. I say probably the best people are people that are not salespeople at all, because we really want people that just work on building relationships with people. What a coach should be is just somebody that likes to share how people can change their lives and achieve their goals. Obviously, you got to be committed to being proof of the products. So, coach should be committed to a workout program, be drinking their Shakeology every day. And then probably the most important thing is that they're improving and developing themselves every single day. And that's just through personal development. It's really the key in building confidence, setting goals, helping other coaches stay focused on the activities they need to support and grow their businesses. And you'll get into more leadership as you do that, as your business will grow. But, you don't have to be this super fit person. You just have to really be intentional about working on yourself, and then committed to your own health and fitness goals. And you'll be really surprised what that can do for you as a coach. So some of the benefits, like I said, I obviously get to work from home now. I didn't do that. I understand that most coaches are going to start initially working. They're probably already working a full-time job. And that's what I did. I did that for almost a year. But it was my goal to work from home. It doesn't have to be your goal. Like, you can love your job and want to stay in your job for the rest of your life. Your business is your business. The other thing I really like to say is we get paid to be fit. Like, fitness is obviously a big, big part of our business. So, working on our fitness is essential to building our business. And then, of course, we get travel and incentive vacations. I just found out tonight, which I'm super excited about, but we're going on a cruise in March, and they rerouted our trip. So we're going back to Atlantis in the Bahamas. Which was one of my favorite trips I've ever been on with this company. And so I'm excited. Every year we go to our national conference. Last year was in Nashville, that top right picture there. And I think we had I can't remember, 25,000 people in the streets of Nashville working out. It was pretty awesome. And then, of course, celebrity trainers, workouts. I mean, that's fun. That's cool. But the cool part of it is all these trips and everything that we get to do are a tax write-off. So that's pretty awesome. What can you expect from our team? The thing I really want to say from our team is we're more of a family environment. Once you get started as a coach, we'll do this probably like we call a 7-day quick start. We have new coach training, is Coach Basics. We have a couple different divisions on our team just because our team has grown so much. So we have, depending on who you get started with, you'll be on weekly team calls. We have team building events. Like I told you, we had that diamond retreat in Austin. We do leadership training for the leaders on our team. We just had a leadership last, I believe it was in September or October. We were in San Diego. And then everything we do is through Facebook, through our team pages. And that's where I really encourage you to hang out and get to know people and to really build relationships with the people, because you'll be surprised how close that you'll get to know people. That picture I have there on the left, those were 2 girls that actually started in one of my challenge groups. probably almost 4 years ago, and now they're two of my best friends. So it's pretty cool. And then the last thing I want to say is recognition and accountability. So we have coach only kind of challenge groups where we're staying accountable to our own health and fitness goals. And then business-wise recognition, we're going to support you and recognize you for the littlest achievements. And we really like to support and praise that because it is a big deal. And we like to honor you for moving and advancing your business forward. And I know some of you had questions about that, like how far can I take this? And I'm probably going to answer that in the page just to get really more detailed on that. But you can take this as far as you want. There's unlimited potential. How do you really get started as a coach? So there's a couple different options. The first one, which is one I always suggest just because it's the easiest, is through a challenge pack. And what that is, it's usually an average savings of about $50 to $80. And when you do that, your coach enrollment fee of $39.95 is actually waived. So you won't have an enrollment fee. And it'll come with a fitness program, your first shipment of Shakeology on home direct, and then a 30-day trial to the Beachbody Club, which I actually forgot to mention in some of our newer products. On-demand feature, which was rolled out in 2015. Has been one of our biggest successes because as we are steering away from DVDs, we're getting to be able to stream our workouts from anywhere. So for those of you that do like to go to a gym, you can take your workouts with you, which is really awesome. So that will all come with your challenge pack. The second option is just to get started. Maybe you already have a fitness program, just to get started with Shakeology Home Direct, and then you would just pay that $39.95 enrollment fee and get started with Shakeology. If you already are on Shakeology, you can just get started with the fitness program and then pay that enrollment fee as well. And then the other ongoing business service fees is every month you'll pay $15.95, which for your own business is like the cheapest thing I could ever think about opening your own business. And what does that really cover? You'll notice if you ever turn your TV on to some of the channels, you'll probably always at any time of the day see a infomercial for Beachbody. That's going to pay for media promotion, brand awareness, advertising. That also gives you personal websites or your online stores where you can direct people to actually purchase through you. That covers our coach online office where you'll where you can take care of your customers. Well, you'll see your sales. Everything is compiled there. Product warehousing, customer support, technical support, marketing, communications, training, which is a ton of training. And then we also have this thing called Success on Demand, which is a tab in our back office or our online office, which is just completely just for personal development, which is an awesome, awesome tool. So I'm just going to ask you, what do you want? Really ask yourself that question. That's a question I had to ask myself 5 years ago when I was driving to a job that I didn't want. Did I want to be doing and feeling miserable? Or, you may just want to lose weight and feel great. Maybe you just want to be a discount coach and just get a discount on the products, but really work on yourself. Or maybe you're like me, do you want to go in and fire a boss and be able to be debt-free? Or is that your goal? Maybe you want to be able to spend more time with your family. Whatever it is, really, really take some time today and the next days to think about that. Because whatever it is, I will support you in helping you achieve that. And then I just want to ask you one final question: is what you're doing now really going to get you there? And that you can only get something different by doing something different. You cannot climb a ladder with your hands in your pocket. So if you want to excel, move forward, catapult up, you have to climb. You can't just do that by watching it all go by you. So I'm going to encourage you to get your hands out of your pocket and just start climbing. And we won't let you fall. The cool thing about this business is that a lot of times, which I don't know why, but a lot of times family is often resistant to us making change. I know that mine was. But our team is like a family, and we're going to support your dreams no matter what. And you'll really, really notice that as soon as you get connected to the people on our team, that we're really going to support your dreams. We're not going to think they're crazy. We're going to support them and help you achieve them. So in the next 24 hours, I just want you to do some thinking about that and either get in contact with me or I'll probably be getting in contact with you, and then just really decide to get started. And, you know, rather than putting it off, let's make that commitment now. And once you make that commitment, we're going to be here to support you, and we're going to help you here to succeed. You know, I always say that you're probably, if you're watching this presentation and your head is spinning, you have all these people, things, names of people that you just know that you could help. If that is the case, I will tell you that you're probably already a coach. You just haven't signed up yet. And then I just want you to, you know, ask yourself those questions and think about this. You know, I was this mom 5 years ago that felt very, very stuck. And I just made a decision. I didn't know how it was going to work. I didn't know where it was going to take me or lead me. I just knew why I wanted to do it. And so now, because I made that little decision 5.5 years ago, I get to do what I love, and I get fulfillment, and I get to really do what I love to do. And the cool thing is I can work from anywhere. You know, I considered myself very, very average before, but now I knew then that I had potential to be great. And I know that you're here for a reason, and that you feel that same potential in yourself. And I just really needed something at the time to believe in, and something that helped me get results so that I could grow with it. Ask yourself, what are your goals and your dreams? And like I said, our team is like a family. We're gonna believe and support in your dreams, and we're dedicated to helping you make those dreams a reality. So with that, I definitely want you to be a part of our team. And it would absolutely be my honor to welcome you to our team. So with that, I will end the presentation. Like I said, if you have any questions, just ask them in the team group page, and I will answer all the questions either tonight or throughout tomorrow. You guys have a great night.